Hey guys, it's Mrs. Kearns. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Unit 1 HTML website project. So, if you're hybrid and you'll be coming to the classroom, I'll be also explaining this in the classroom. But I wanted to give everyone just an overview of the project, what it's going to entail, what it's going to look like when you're done, and how we're going to break it up day by day. So, if you are a hybrid student, I will have given you this packet. Now, if you are an online only student and you would like a hard copy of this packet, let me know and I can leave one up in the front office for you and you can arrange a time to pick it up if you don't have a printer at home. I'd be more than happy to do that. But basically, if when doing the project, you're just going to follow all the steps in the packet. And I'll show you how to find that online as well. So let me share my screen here. But before I do that, I just want to let you know that by the end of this project, you will have made your own website and you'll be able to get to it from a URL online. So, a couple things to keep in mind with that. Number one, we don't want to put any personal, super personal information on there because it will be published on the World Wide Web. So, keep that in mind. Second of all, this project you can use again in your future. I actually just had a senior come to me the other day and say, Mrs. Kearns, do you still have the URL for my website? And I sent it to him, and he needed it for college applications or scholarship applications or something like that. This is going to be a professional, almost like resume version of you. So, this is something great that you can show off in a job interview, really impress someone. You can share it with your family, share it with your friends. At the end of this part of the project, the website isn't going to have much character or personality yet. That's going to be saved for the second part of the project, which we're going to do in a couple weeks. It's a two-step project, so broken up into two different phases here. So let me share my screen and I'll explain a couple things here. Okay. So first thing I'd like to show you guys is where to find the instructions. So we're on the playlist. Obviously, you found this video from the playlist. So if we go down to Thursday, this is the day we're kicking off the project, day before well, I guess it's not the day before Halloween. But anyways, Thursday, I have the instructions linked here. That's that packet that I just showed you. And it will open up this document here. So if you're home and you have a laptop, you might want to scroll through this on your iPad, or if you don't mind switching back and forth, or like I said, I can leave a hard copy for you in the front office here at school. So every step just basically tells you exactly what to do. It shows you a screenshot of code.org, what it should look like. And this week, you're going to be starting off with your page looking just like this. So this is where we left off. You had an index page and a hobby page, and we're able to click back and forth between the two pages. So as far as content, this is the only thing that you have on your page so far. And when you're done with this part of the project, it's going to look like this. So again, not much personality, but your content is going to be on there. And remember, you planned out all this content on your personal website plan. So, again, we have links, we have images here. We have a paragraph, which is your biography, and a couple lists. Okay, and then a link to go to another page. Notice here there's also a Creative Commons logo on the page, and that's a step in the project we'll get to next week. But anyways, just to kind of give you like a long-term view of this project, everyone's page will look different in a couple weeks once we start adding some personality, colors, fonts, special effects, borders, things like that. There will be an opportunity to do that in a couple weeks. So even though it may look a little bit boring here, we're focusing on content, and in a couple weeks, we'll focus on the design. That's kind of the process that professional web designers take when making a website. So anyways, like I said, I have all the examples here in the packet here. And all you have to do is, if you're totally confused, or even if you know what you're doing, you can follow my example for the code. So follow my example for spacing and white space and indentation, but you can also use the same tags that I used. And you're just going to replace my information with your information, and you're going to type the code on the levels that it tells you to type on. So for every step here, I've given you an example of my code. So that should be helpful. And that's actually how I learned to code. I looked at somebody else's web page example, and I learned the tags that way, and I just replaced it with my information. So hopefully that helps you as well. And so all you have to do for each step, just follow, um, do what it tells you to do, use my example. And then for many of the days on the playlist, I'll have you submit a screenshot. Like, for example, this step 8 screenshot, you're going to basically show me where you are with your project after completing step 8 in the packet, which is this right here. You're going to show me where your project is at, and then that you made an attempt to do all the things. Now, keep in mind, at the end of the, once we get through, all the steps of the project, I'm going to be grading it as a whole. And this part of the project is worth 75 points. It's a big chunk of your grade. So I'm going to be looking to make sure that there's no pink tags on the page, which indicate bugs. I'm going to make sure that you have all the required images. You need 2 on your main page, 1 on your hobby page. Going to make sure that you have all of the links that you need, all of the paragraphs and lists that you need, that the site is free of coding errors. So this rubric is at the back of the packet that I've linked here on the playlist. So that is linked on Thursday, and then I'm going to link that every day on the playlist. So hopefully that is helpful. If you ever need help with any of the steps of the project, please just message me through Canvas. I'm happy to help. I can go into your page on code.org and see what's going on. I can't change the code for you, but I can see what's going on and give you tips or recommendations. I can even do a screen share recording and just kind of show you what's going on if you're having problems with your page. Happy to help. So that concludes my explanation of the Unit 1 project. We're going to be doing this for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And by the time your project is done, you will have all of your content about you and your hobby published on a page on the World Wide Web. So that should be pretty cool. Thanks, guys, for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.